If you want to make money in school or college, just like I did, make sure you watch this video till the end. Hey guys, it's Saheli, and I decided to make a specific video for college students who want to start earning. Even if you're in school, it's okay. However, I do not recommend anyone who is under 10th standard to do this, because up till 10th, at least, I believe studies are really, really important. Even up till 12th, depends a little bit on your life goals. For me, 11, 12 was still okay, but if you want to get into medical or something in the future, please don't f up with that. In that case, just wait a little bit. But college is definitely a really good time to start working part-time for no matter who wants to. So why am I qualified to make this video? I started earning when I was in school, high school, or in class 11, 12, basically. And then throughout my college life, I kept working, and I am just graduated. I graduated in December of 2020, and now I am a part-time freelancer, part-time YouTuber, and yes, life is pretty good. But for the longest time, I have juggled a lot of academics with my work, and I can tell you that even while I was doing that, I was still hitting 1.5 lakh months. Even like the last month of college, last when I was in college, I even hit about 3.5 lakhs in a single month. And this was while studies and everything was going on. So I can assure you that it doesn't matter what other commitments you have in your life. If you keep compounding your skill sets and you get the right kind of clients, and also you have a significant amount of time, you can't just have like 1 hour a day and expect to make like 3.5 lakhs for sure. But 50K or so is definitely possible for whosoever wants to, provided you have at least 2 hours or so a day to start investing into your side hustle, part-time work. And this is not just me. I have had many students in my academy who are in school or college who have these goals. Very few in school, majority of them in college, who have these goals alongside their academics. Some of them are even pursuing PhD. So I can assure you that it's doable for you. And if you want to start earning money in college or school or just by working part time, I think one of the best ways to do that is through writing skills. Now, I have like literally talked about writing skills for making money so much on this channel. I think people have gotten bored, but writing is one of the easiest ways to start monetizing your skill sets or start making money at least on the side. Why? Because writing or written content is very highly in demand in the industries right now. In any business that you look at, they need content for their websites, they need content for their socials, they need content for all the other things that they are producing, and they need writers for that. Now, you can also write copy, or you can also do other forms of writing, but content and copy are like two of the most popular writing forms. I have many videos on both of these, so you can check them out on further details on how to get the clients and how to get started. But pretty sure content and copywriting are top in the list of things you can start doing within 2 weeks probably. Copywriting may take a little bit of time, but content writing, most people get started in less than 2 weeks, right? I have had students who have even like gotten their first client within 1 hour of our classes. So I can assure you it's one of the easiest industries to get into. Now, it does take a little bit of time to get the best paying clients, but at least you'll get some type of money. Like making 5 to 10,000 a month as a content writer is like no biggie. Anyone can do that within like a couple of weeks. Like it's that easy, and I'm not even exaggerating. That's the best part. So definitely, if you want to not put a lot of efforts but still start making money as soon as possible, look into this industry for sure. The second one is virtual assistant. And most of the college students or people who work part-time that I know who make very high income are virtual assistants. Why? Because virtual assistance is one of those jobs which pays really high on the hourly basis. Let's say you have 2 hours a day and your hourly charge is about $20. That means you're making about $40 per day. All right. And over a month, that is about $1,200 a month. And technically, just by working like 2 hours per day, you're making close to, I think, 90,000 or so, right? And this is the major reason why any highly paid part-time freelancer you talk to, they usually are virtual assistants, or they at least charge hourly, because that is where you're able to make very good quality income. Now, what does a virtual assistant do? a variety of tasks. Okay, virtual assistants can do email scheduling, they do writing, they can design socials, they can make presentations, they can do research. There's like a virtual assistant is responsible for doing literally everything. They might not be perfect at everything, but they should be able to get the job done in a way the business owner may not have the time to. One of the best ways to get clients as a virtual assistant is inside virtual assistants groups on Facebook. There's a lot of groups, my favorite one being by Abby Ashley. And these groups actually have a lot of job postings from time to time as well. Basically, people who are looking to hire. Make sure that you do make a nice portfolio for yourself, that is a body of what kind of work you can offer as a virtual assistant, and yes, you will be set. Now there's a lot of people who are based in about Philippines who offer virtual assistant services for as low as like $10 an hour, but please don't go as low to that rate. Like you can maybe start off at that rate if you really wanna, but as a virtual assistant you should charge at least $15 to $20 for global clients. And I believe anyone who's watching my channel does have the aim to work with global clients, because at the end of the day, since India doesn't have high purchasing power, it's harder to get higher paying clients in India than abroad. So definitely give it a look. The third type of work that you can do as a student is that of social media caption writing or social media designing or general social media management. That includes literally everything. This is what I used to do, by the way, because this felt so good to me. Like it felt like a really good deal. I used to charge about $300 to $400 per client, and each client would take me about 1 hour a day to work for, except on days of calls when it would be a little higher. So I know that as a virtual assistant, I probably could have made more for the hour, but I really enjoyed doing social media for my clients. And about 300 to 400 per client. I used to have like 2-3 clients maximum per month for majority of my freelance career during college, because anything more than that I wouldn't be able to juggle with my studies. But this paid me pretty well. I was able to hit my 1 lakh goal with these. It was also another thing that whenever I used to work with clients, I used to add on consulting services on my management services. So even if the deal is of $400, since they will consult with me once or twice a month, that would become $500 or $600. And just for like one extra service, I used to charge like $100 extra. Of course, it took me a lot of time to prepare it. It was very productive for the client too. It aligned our goals. So overall, this was one strategy that I used to get more money per client, because if you want to be a solo freelancer like forever, you need high paying clients. You can't have like multiple clients paying you small amounts, because that's a lot of stress. Any good quality freelancer usually only has very few clients, but they pay them very well. That's why they are rich and wealthy. So if you want to get into social media management or any other industry that may have consulting as an add-on, charge at least like $20 to $50 minimum, even if you're just starting off. People are happy to pay that kind of rates. Like abroad, consulting is a very, very big industry, and top consultants charge like $500 or so. So 100 or so is not even a big deal for them, as long as you're good enough and as long as you're able to produce results for them. So yeah, make sure you use this advice. And the next industry that you can get into if you want to make money from home as a college student is the industry that is not so popular, but I believe that you can give it a try if you have some sort of college degree that supports it. And I'm talking about UI UX design or web designing. It's very hard to get started, but if you know how to do these things, if you already have the skill sets, you will be able to get clients very easily. There are specific groups for getting web design clients on Facebook. Just search it. UI UX clients as well. There's a lot of people who hire for UI UX these days on LinkedIn, at least in my feed that I see. So definitely one of the growing industries out there. These are the industries that I have the least experience in, because I've not done it myself, but I have a lot of people I know in my academy, in my friend circle, and they all tell me that deals in these industries are very, very high paying. Like people don't talk less than $2,000 deals per month. So definitely something that you can look into if you're interested. But I would assure you this, that if you're only going to do this part-time, you probably can take not more than 1 or maximum 2 projects a month for sure, because these are very time consuming kind of projects for sure. The last industry that you can look into as a student is the simple, sweet, and easy industry of info products. Now, you can either create your own info products or you can help other people with their info products in creation, marketing, or sales. No matter what you do, info products is the industry of selling information for a certain price, but usually the person selling this information has to be qualified. So if you're a great dancer, you can always make a package dancing course, or if you are a great yoga practitioner, you can make a course that will help people reach certain goals. Maybe it will help them with diabetes or PCOD with your course. That is something you can do if you're doing it for yourself, or you can find someone who has a course like this and help them market it, help them update it, help them do better market research for it, and basically serve them in some other way. But info products is one of the biggest industries right now. It's in billions. It's estimated at like hundreds of billions at this point, and it's growing faster than ever in India. It's definitely the best time to get into it. And yes, these are the recommendations that I have for you if you want to make money on the side. Let me know if you want a video for people who want to do this full time as well, because then I can give you better instruction. Yes, I would definitely say that even if you're doing this part time, you need to put at least 2 hours per day, or maybe just about 30 minutes per day, but a lot of hours on the weekends, depending on what kind of service you're giving people. But consistency is key. It's definitely possible for you to make a good amount of money on the side, and in fact more than what some people make in their full-time jobs if you do freelancing right. And yes, I hope that this video was helpful. The link to Freelance 101 Academy will be in the description below in case you're interested in joining. If you don't know what Freelance 101 Academy is, it's my own academy where I teach people how to get paid for their skills, and I literally handhold you until you get your first and future clients. And there are experts and team members inside who are also going to help you in case you need regular attention as well. So yeah, it's a no-brainer to join if you want to be sure that you are standing on your feet as a freelancer as soon as possible. I hope that this video was helpful, and let me know what video you want next. Till then, bye bye. Hello, it's Sahili. Hello, it's Sahili. If you want to make... Why am I like this, man?